Hello, hello. Greetings to you all this morning. This is Sandra with Making Money Made Simple, and my live segments. Get ready with me, and that is exactly what I want you to do. So we're going to get your mind ready, get your plans ready, get your money ready, get your lifestyle ready for the life that you want to live. What we're going to discuss a little bit today for my 30 minutes with y'all, we're going to discuss the actual breakdown of earning income, 100% profit with zero investment. So I'm going to slide this over here. I was hoping I'd be able to see what it looked like. I should have done my Zoom run. Let's see if I can get that in there. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. So it's going to put me over. So I'm going to slide over a little bit more so I can be seen as well with my props. How about that? Okay. So, yes, what we're going to get into today is earning 100% profit. When you decide to make digital products, that is what we've been talking about for the past 2 days, how you're able to generate additional income with digital products using digital marketing. So you're going to employ digital marketing skills because you're going to promote all of your products online. When you promote these products online, when you create products that can be purchased online that are digital, you don't have any inventory. You don't have any storage costs. You don't have any shipping fees. You get rid of all of that. So you don't actually have a tangible product, although those who purchase from you can have a tangible product because it's their option to print the document they have purchased from you. Once they purchase it, it belongs to them. So they can manage it and manipulate it however they choose. So you don't dictate that. When you create the product, if you create a product that is going to make a difference for someone, so if you create a product that produces value to someone, and like I said yesterday, it does not have to be something that is masterful. It has to be something that is useful. And I printed out a few of my digital products. Now, just to let y'all know, the products I created, they are in color, but I printed them in black and white because I'm cheap. But when you get ready to create your digital products, you can go ahead and do that. List them in your digital store, promote them on your social media channels. So everything you're doing to create that product, everything you're doing to promote that product, everything you're doing to sell that product is 100% free. You don't spend one dime. What it will cost you is your mind, your knowledge, your skills, your experience, and it will also cost you your time. But I think it's a great thing if you decide you want to create a digital product because you create it one time and then you're able to sell it over and over again. You are no longer trading time for dollars, meaning you're not clocking into someone else's establishment. You're not clocking in on someone else's job. You are not clocking in for a boss in order to generate income. You are now making income on your time and your terms. It is solely up to you. However much you want to put in it is again what you will get out of it. Absolutely on your time and your terms. So, what I have created here is how you're able to invest, how you're able to invest your skills, your experience, and your knowledge, how you're able to invest your time and your creativity into creating your digital products. Remember, when you have digital products, your customer base is not relegated to your city, your town, your state, or your country. It is now a worldwide audience. So you don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, they're going to have to add shipping and handling to this product, or is it going to really be worth them? If they're over in Zimbabwe and they want your product, God only knows how much that product would cost them. in shipping and handling. So they're going to have tariffs. They're going to have that international fee on them. They're going to have so many other fees added on top of that physical product that by the time they add shipping and handling, it's likely to cost more than whatever the product is they are trying to purchase. With digital products, you don't have that. They see your promotion online, whatever social media platforms you're choosing to use, they see that online and then they purchase your product. It's that simple. So you create the product, you use your experience, your skills, and your knowledge and your time. You create a product. So you are then, because you've not made any investment, any monetary investment, you are getting 100% profit because you don't have to have a paid subscription in order to create your products. So, to create your digital products, I suggest using Canva. Canva has a wide array of diverse templates. You can come up with your idea based upon your experience, your skills, and your knowledge. And also go to Pinterest, go to Etsy, go to Stand Store, and just look at other people's products to get ideas. Now, we're not copying anybody. We are not to uh, be accused of plagiarism. So we go in there, we download a product, and then we create it ourselves. No, we're not doing any of that. You are going to create this product yourself, but you can look at other people's stores or other people's social media channels to get an idea of what is popular. You can also go to uh, mm, uh, ask the public. So askthepublic.com is where you can literally go in, you can put in a phrase and you can see what are people searching for. So you can put in digital products. Then you can also break it down to another level. What kind of digital products are popular at the moment? What are people looking for? And whatever displays as far as what are people looking for, if you have experience, skills, and knowledge in those areas, there you go. You have done your research. You have created a digital product, or you can just start from what you know you needed. I mentioned in a previous video how I was able to create an entire package for caregivers. How did I create that package? I based it on what I've done since 2010 primarily, starting with my grandfather, then my grandmother, then my mother, now my stepfather. So I have experience over at this point, what is that, 12 years? Yes, yes, over a 12-year period of caring for someone else. So I know what it feels like in order to be a care giver, to be a provider for someone based upon whatever stage they're in with their health. So that is a package I created based upon notes my mom took when we were caring for my grandfather. I found her yellow notebook and I just went through and I actually copied some of the formatting that she had. I kept my notes for my grandfather in my phone, so I referred back to my notes. What questions did I ask the doctor? How did we administer his medicine? How did we tell the doctor what kind of reactions he's now having to adjusted medications? What is he doing? What does his day look like? What does his cognitive abilities look like? Are they declining? Are they holding steady? I was able to do that based upon what I had in my phone, in my notes section on my phone. So those type of things, that's experience. I have no skills as a caregiver, not technically, but I do because I've served as a caregiver. So my experience informed me on what type of digital product would be helpful for someone else based upon what would have been helpful for my family if we had had like a step by step guide. So, again, using Canva to create. Now, Canva does have a paid service, but they have a free service with a variety, a very diverse variety of templates. So, if you wanted to do an ebook, they have a variety of ebook templates that you can go in. Now, they may just have the cover and you have to add the pages, but you can see just from the cover what kind of pages you will need to add. So with Canva, a 100% free platform, you do not have to pay to use Canva at all. So my first few digital products, they were literally created with the free service because I got in deeper with digital marketing and because I created more advanced digital products, I do have the paid service. Oh, I need to move over a little bit more, I think. No, right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hey, girl. Okay. So, Canva, totally free service in order to create your digital product. And again, I cannot stress at all how important research is. Although that was a notebook I have in my possession, I still thought about it, got it, reviewed it, and as I'm reading page by page, as I'm reading the notes that I have contained on my phone, I'm like, okay, this is a great resource. Let me put this in there because of our experience. It can inform someone else on how to handle a situation before they even get to that situation. So, Canva to create your products. If you want to have a standalone website, y'all, it's too early in the morning. If you, but I'm committed. If you want to have your own website, go to System.io. You can have a completely free website. Now, you will have to create it from scratch, but again, they have a diverse variety of templates. They are basic templates, but you can zhuzh them up to make them look like you want them to look. If you have that talent, they have placeholders. So you can take the placeholders and put whatever image you want in those placeholders and make that website pop. But be assured that this is 100% free in System.io. You also get the feel of what automation looks like. Automation is if you create a list of emails, create those emails just advising people of your new products that you're releasing, advising people that this is my digital store. You can also house your digital store with System.io. Just advise your audience, your potential customers. This is who I am. This is what I have. Now, you will have, instead of having your own personal domain that you choose, you will be able to have the first part of your domain. So call your company whatever you want to call it, but it will contain in your URL .system.io. They're not going to let you promote yourself 100% without getting their representation if you use their free system. Now, they also have a paid platform. So, if you do that, you would then purchase your domain. You can purchase it from GoDaddy. I purchased my domain. This is only if you want a paid a paid service. But all of this 100% is for free. So we're not going to even go into purchasing a URL. If you want, my business is makemoneyyoucontrol.com. That is my personal domain. I own makemoneyyoucontrol.com. If I wanted to go 100% free and not invest one dime into this, first of all, to see if I could do it, to just go ahead and step into it to see if I'm able to generate income, I'm going to test the waters first. So, your domain, it would be makemoneyyoucontrol.system.io. That would be my entire URL. But you can always copy this URL and put it in whatever you have as you're promoting your business. Put it in the description. Put it in the description of your channel. Put it in the description of your video description that this is your link. Nobody has to type that all of that long URL in. All they have to do is hit your link, go directly to your website. If you use Gumroad, this is the storefront I use. This is my platform. Gumroad is 100% free. And I told you I would show y'all my store. So let me do that. It was so easy. It was user friendly and beginner friendly because, like I said, I knew absolutely nothing. I knew nothing that I was doing. So I'm going to hold this up. Yeah, and y'all can see it. This is my digital store. You're also seeing my light ring. And I'm sorry, y'all, but let me hold it up like that. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, this is my digital store. JTR Goes Digital. Now, I have a website that I use. Remember when I told y'all in 2018, or if you're new to this video, to my channel, in 2018, I had a side hustle and I helped small businesses get started. So I did there, I helped them create their marketing package. I have helped them register with the Secretary of State. Sometimes I literally came up with the name of their company. I did, like I said, their entire marketing package, but it was not necessarily promoted online because once I created it, then they took it and did whatever they wanted to do with it. I did grants. So in 2018, I created a business, jtrcreations.com. And within that business, JTR are the initials of my grandfather, my pride and joy, James Thomas Rogers. So I use JTR Creations as my very first company, my LLC. So anything that I don't have connected directly to Make Money You Control, it is all JTR. So JTR Goes Digital, and this is what my digital store looks like. So you create your, even using Canva, you create your your images that will display the, I can't remember what this is called, y'all, I'm so bad, but these are the images that display your product, your thumbnails for your products. So you display, this is so creative, all of them. These, by the way, remember yesterday when I said make sure you offer value to your potential customers, give away things for free, do not charge for everything. So all of these templates, these are free of charge, and it takes you on managing your money, getting your household finances together. Then it also has internal, like stress relievers. You're worth it. How to oh, 3 pillars of wellness. I didn't mean to hit that, but there you go. So in this packet, I break it down and tell you what wellness looks like and how to maintain wellness. How do I go back? Oh, but you see, it is $0. You see that? That is a free product. So I'm offering products for finances. I'm offering products for being healed on the inside. Um, Let me see. How do I go back? I don't know. So we're just going to open it again. Okay. And then I have the products that I have created that are paid products. So all of these products here, I have quite a few, but all of this is my digital store. I have a very diverse offering in my digital store. So remember, I am doing all of this for free. It costs me nothing to display this, to create my own digital store. Gumroad does take a percentage, but Gumroad also does your promotions for you. And the way that happens, you have to have $10 in sales before they start promoting your products. I don't know how they promote them. All I do know is in one weekend, in a 48-hour period, I made $574 off of products I had already created. Products I created one time and I just let them be. I put them in my store. I created the descriptions for these products and I left them alone. I created them one time. So they have now the ability not only to reach people in my city, my state, my county, or my country, they have the ability to reach people worldwide. So this goes to a worldwide customer base. Created it one time and I can sell it over and over and over again. Not one product on this page do I have to update if I choose not to. But I mentioned yesterday that wording can change relative to this is a self care journal right here. I created a self care journal, and it's a very simple journal. It has how many pages? 6 pages. So once you download this journal, you're also able to go in and add additional pages if you choose to. But I have guided um, guided prompts throughout this journal that will ask you questions, ask you, take an assessment of how you're feeling. What is your motivational level? What is your mood for today? What can you do to change that mood? What can you do to preserve that mood? If you're having a great day, then you don't let anybody shake your world. You don't let nobody rock your world. If you are having a great day, what you're going to do on this day is preserve your peace. You make a commitment to yourself. First of all, because you are worth it. You are worthy of having peace. You are worthy of being productive. You are worthy of having joy and bringing joy into the lives of others. But in order to be able to do that, you have to preserve your peace. Everything that comes your way cannot shake you, everything that comes your way cannot move you. So I have prompts throughout my self care journal on what you can do just to make you aware of triggers, how you react in this moment, how you react in that moment, how you're able to navigate a space safely. And how was I able to create this journal? I used my own experience. Now, I also have a degree in sociology, so I'm able to go back on what I learned. And I still review journals, sociology journals, journals about community engagement, journals about community behaviors. So I also have my knowledge, not just my experience, on preserving peace. I know what it costs. And this is $3.99. $4 for you to have a journal, a self-guided journal or a guided journal that gives you prompts to make you aware of how you need to move in particular spaces to preserve your peace, to maintain control. That is what is provided in a self care journal. So not only did I use my experience, which was a heck of a lot of experience, I also used my knowledge. So I married the two and I was able to create this journal. Now, going back to your creating everything for free with Gumroad, like I said, I don't pay anything to list my products on Gumroad, not one dime. What they do is they take a percentage, but once you earn $10 on in their store on their platform, they then start pushing your products. That is I have never promoted one product. What I did just then is the only thing I've done to even show how defined my products are. Now, I have shown my digital store in videos before, but I've not listed a link to go. Well, maybe I did list a link to go to my digital store. I can't remember. But it was not for the intention of promoting. It was for the intention of showing you how to set up what your storefront looks like. And when I say storefront, if you're walking downtown and you're window shopping, you're seeing what's in the window, what's in that display. So if something in that display piques your curiosity, if something in that display pulls you in, then you open that door and you go inside that store. That's the exact same thing. Whatever it is you promote on your social media platform, whatever you promote on any social media platform that is attached to you and your name, that becomes your storefront. So make it nice, make it attractive, make it appealing to make people want to open the door and walk through it in order to see exactly what you have to offer. So Gumroad will do that. You have $10 worth of sales. They will start pushing you on their page. And oh my gosh, the stores on Gumroad, it's mind blowing to see how diverse the stores are. People who use Gumroad as a platform. You can find all kind of things. You can find full courses. You can find information about building a home, building a deck, mechanical guides on for automobiles, all kind of things, targeting a particular audience. My audience is those who wants to get their money right and to get their mind right. And to get their family right. I also have information. So mine is just to get you healthy, happy, and whole in every area of your life. So I want to make you well, whether that is financial well-being, mental, physical, emotional well being, family, getting all of that taken care of in your family. Like I said, I've got a lot of experience, a lot of failures, and a lot of learning what not to repeat and what not to do again. So that informs how I create. Gumroad 100% free. Chat GPT. Chat GPT is your employee. Chat GPT is going to be doing some work for you, and it's all for free. Now, I'm going to just tell you right off the bat, don't use Chat GPT as your creator. Don't do that, because you need to have your personal touch. You need to have your personal knowledge, skills, and experience in all products you create. But in order to get it formatted properly, I know nothing about now. I'm a good writer. I am a very good writer, and I'm a creative, so I can format properly. But in order to really get it just right, so you don't have to wonder, okay, do I need to move this here? What color scheme do I need to use? How do I make this more appealing? You can go to Chat GPT, tell Chat your audience, tell them your perfect customer, tell them who you're trying to reach and why. Feed Chat GPT information about you, so Chat GPT gets to know your personality. Describe your perfect customer. Describe your goals and your missions. Be transparent. That is the only way you're going to get the best use out of AI helping you navigate and maneuver this brand new space. Chat GPT, like I said, put all of that information in there. Design, you have your actual design of what you want to do. You go in there and you can actually speak. Just record everything you want to record, and then ask Chat GPT to zhuzh it up, to pretty it up, to format it properly so that it is aesthetically pleasing and that it makes sense. If you have chapter one, and it should be chapter one, chapter 13 doesn't need to go ahead of chapter one because that's not going to make any sense. But if you want it formatted properly, this right here is your best friend. Then social media platforms. Oh, girl, don't you follow? Social media platforms. That is how you are going to do all of your promoting. How long have I been on here? 27 minutes. That's how you're going to do all of your promoting. So you are now getting ready to literally and legitimately build your business. You are going to reach your audience, just like you come across this video and you watch this content. You're going from a content consumer to being a content creator. Now, you don't have to quit your job. I've become attached to a content creator whose heart is to create full time, to go into being a content creator full time. And that is a wonderful goal. It's an absolute wonderful goal. And I still will not consider myself a content creator, even when I do retire and I fully have time that is mine. I will forever be a business owner because this business will be expanded even more. But because content creators, they're just so juicy. So I won't consider myself a content creator, even though I create content to reach a particular audience using social media platforms. There is no cost to have a channel on YouTube, none. You can do it for free. There is no cost to have a page on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, excuse me, I think LinkedIn. Now, of course, they have paid services, but you don't have to. That's how you're earning 100% profit. What it is causing you is your skills, your experience, and your knowledge and your time. You don't invest one dime into jumping off and starting your business. And if you're just wondering, can I do this? That's where I suggest you start. I suggest you start with a free Canva account, a free System IO account, free Gumroad, free ChatGPT, and free social media platforms to promote your business. So all of this you're doing 100% for free, meaning you're getting 100% of the profit. Now, yes, it's going to cost you your time, but instead of scrolling on social media all the time, use that time, use pockets of your day to create your products. And then, like I said, just see. I put in the description of this video, we're going to make you some money for the holidays. Now, I know that money needs to go to paying bills. I know that that money needs to be allocated elsewhere, but we've got Thanksgiving coming up. So, um, I just kind of shot this from being in it. No, I didn't. Anyway, we've got the holidays coming up. So instead of buying all those groceries, instead of trying to stretch to buy the groceries, instead of robbing Peter to pay Paul in order to get those groceries, create you a digital product. Create a product today. Start today on beginning to create that product. Then start promoting that product. Set up your store. My y'all, listen to me. Setting up all of these is so easy. Trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Now, I stay on the computer, I do, but I, again, am not going to call myself someone who's tech savvy because I back up from technology. I really do. But I'm going to explore it. But being tech savvy, I am not. All of these, they are so easy to set up because they give you the step-by-step instructions. And if you can't get those instructions, if it's still kind of over your head a little bit, visit ChatGPT and put in there, listen, ChatGPT, I'm wanting to open an account on System.io. It is going to be a free account. Walk me step by step on how to create my website, how to do my emails so that I have an automated system. Show me how to set up my capture page so that I'm promoting a product, I'm promoting my website. People go in my capture page, they drop their email in my capture page. Now they become a part of my email funnel. So this is building my customer base because every time I release a new product, I'm going to have a personal message sent to anyone who is in my email automation. Anybody who has gotten in my funnel, they're going to get massaged by me on a daily or weekly basis. I'm going to communicate with them, even though I'm promoting here on these social media platforms because I have direct access to these people in my email funnel. I'm going to communicate with them directly. So you are building your email list. Social media platforms can disappear at the drop of a dime. You remember all of the chaos and confusion about TikTok. So it was threatening they were threatening to remove the platform from the US. When you have an email list, nobody can take that from you. You forever have that email list. So you promote all of your information about your website. Once you set it up, after you've asked ChatGPT, walk me through user friendly and beginner friendly. You need those tag words in there. User friendly and beginner friendly. Walk me through setting up a compelling and aesthetically pleasing, informative website using System.io. And you will get complete instructions, user friendly and beginner friendly, because that's what you asked for. Then start promoting on your social media platforms. Promote to your friends, promote to your family. Yesterday, I mentioned a very simple tool that I created, and y'all can see. And of course, it's all cute. It's a very soft mauve color, but I told y'all I printed it in black and white. So this is a money. Oh, okay. This is a money leak checklist. This is what you can get right now. So I'm going to put my link to my store in the description of this video. But a money leak checklist. This is going to help you right now. Just start. Start, y'all. Please start. Start seeing where you've got money leaking. If you're running short, paying your bills, you could actually have the money coming into your household that you need, at least enough to relieve some stress. Go through this money leak checklist and see. So it's got common money leaks, subscriptions, dining out, high interest debt payments. So you will put over here. Okay, so these are the common money leaks. Over here, these are the action steps you can take to quell, at least quell those money leaks before you completely eradicate them. If you need to go in steps to reduce, then go in steps. But if you can wipe this out immediately, wipe it out immediately. Start keeping your money in your household so you can put it toward what it needs to go towards. So you're going to cancel subscriptions. You're going to eat at home and you are going to consolidate debt. These are action steps. And then you've got a section here to write down exactly what you are going to target. And since this is digital, these sections can be expanded. So if you have subscriptions and you've got 15 subscriptions, you're not going to fit them just in this block. Since this is a digital product, you will be able to manipulate it. And I have instructions. So at the beginning of my digital products, there are the instructions right there. It tells you, see down that at the bottom, it tells you how to edit this template because that is what you're going to be doing. You're going to edit the template. So again, you've got your money leaks and here you've got your action steps to take control of those leaks. Down here is the cost per month. So how much is it costing you each month? What will you save by canceling all of these money leaks? So this is not just an individual one. Once you add all, like I said, if you got 15, you're going to add all 15 up. And then it's when you see the money you're wasting, you could have subscriptions to Netflix and you're not watching Netflix anymore because you don't have time. Bless your heart, you might be working all the time. So we're going to change all of that. So cost per month, cancellation savings, the difference, and the impulse spending. Oh, now I at one time I hate shopping, y'all. I'm just going to put that out there. I hate shopping, but there was one time in my life when that was a stress reliever for me, knowing I couldn't afford it. But I would impulse shop. I most certainly would. And if that's something, if you know your triggers, so that's what you're going to do here. Not only are you going to put your impulse spending, you're going to put your triggers here because you've got notes in this section. So I want you to go back and relate whatever it is you're accomplishing. You're going to increase that with your note taking section. And again, you can expand this. This you can take on your phone. This you can have on your tablet. This you can have on your computer, or you can print the physical copy. It's going to be a whole lot cuter than that because I told you there's a mob background working in the background. You can have all of that with you. If you do need a tangible product, then print it out, write it down if that helps you more. Otherwise, you can go ahead and keep all of that information. And since there is a microphone on all of these items, you can speak what you want to go into each category. So that's what a digital product looks like. And I'm here in my state. Someone in California can see this and think, oh, I need this. This is going to help me manage my household finances. This is going to help all of us because my husband or my wife or my partner, our children could have subscriptions coming out. Let's start building them a savings, building them a nest egg. Uh, Things that they're no longer using, things that had a subscription. If you've had a gym membership, and you ain't going to nobody's gym, cancel that bad boy. Cancel it so you can get that money back in your house. And I am now at 38 minutes. So I hope I have provided you information today just to get you started even more on creating a digital product, earning 100% profit. You created this. You're not paying to use any of these. So you are creating, you are promoting, you are housing your products. You are using a service to help you create those products. Then you are promoting your products all for free. Did not cost you one dime. But if You create a product that is $5 and 60 people see your $5 product throughout the week, and they're like, oh, this is exactly what I need. And like I said, you're going to use your experience, your knowledge, and your skills. If it's helped you, I guarantee you it can help someone else. So they see it. All of those people see your digital product. You've just made $300. $300 in a day on a product you created, and you just let it do what it do. You did not have to do anything other than promote it. If you make that first $10, Gumroad is going to help you promote it. So this is an opportunity. What is this? The internet, social media, the World Wide Web connects you to a worldwide audience. Don't sleep on it. Do not sleep on it. Right now, we have got to get in the headspace of owning our income. And that just means if it's a baby step, just start. Start it because you're capable. Start it because you have goals, you have dreams, you have desires that you want to tackle. Told you so. An influencer I used to watch, she started with just chopping away at her debt. That was her purpose for getting into creating digital products. And she got so good with it, she started offering courses, meaning that maybe $5 product that she created, offering a course teaching others how to do it. Now, I wouldn't, now she did have that course. I told y'all I couldn't figure out how to get into this space. That's because I wasn't paying to learn. Not doing that. And I'm glad I didn't, because once I joined the digital growth community, it taught me all I needed to know. The community taught me all I needed to know in order to be comfortable enough to take that leap. And I took it. And I'm not turning back. So you can do all of this without any investment whatsoever. Like I said, that $5 product, 60 people buy that thing, then you've got $300. Yeah, right there. And that can be every day. Every single day, you can be generating income that you are now controlling. You're not clocking in. That's money that is not tied to a job or a boss, that is tied to your experience, your knowledge, and your skills. So you are making a difference. You have decided to own your shift. You've decided to generate income that you control. Yes, that 9 to 5 is a beautiful thing. So it's taking care of things. But what you create on your own can also help you take care of things. So it has been great. I hope I've provided some information that is helpful to you, that you can take this knowledge and you can start building. Just start, y'all. That's it. That's all. Just start. So I am going to end this live. I hope you all can advance. I hope you have a beautiful day. As I say at the end of my lives, go with God. Let Him lead you, keep you, guide you, and sustain you in Jesus' name. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. If you want to just turn me on, you don't have to sit and listen. If you're getting the kids ready, if you're making breakfast, if you're getting yourself beautified, what shaving, whatever it is you're doing in the morning, if you want to turn me on so you can just listen to what it is I'm sharing, you can go back and look later in chunks throughout your day if you choose to. If you just want to hear this dry voice in the morning, providing you with information that will allow you to generate income you control, please do that. I thank you all so very much. Loving my YouTube family. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye, y'all.